Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much, but we're back and we first have two boss fights. So first we have the Mimic tier, and then the second boss we have is the Regal Ancestor spirit, and this guy, trust me, he's insane. Well, if you made it this far into the video, please give this video a thumbs up if you really like that dope intro. I really worked hard on that. But anyway, comment down below what you guys think of the series so far, and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps out my channel. But without further ado, let's just get into this video. So we basically left off this video last time when we basically found the Nokron Eternal City. In this video, I'm showing you another way that you can access the Nokron Eternal City if you haven't actually found this place. So this is actually like where to locate the Nokron Eternal City, as you can see in this video that I'm showing in the background. Yeah, you basically just follow the route that I'm taking now, and I fast forward it so that it's easy to follow and you don't have to like watch the whole entire video to basically like see where I'm going. So it's fast forwarded. It really helps speed up the process because I just want to show you how to get to the Mimic tier boss and the last final boss. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just collecting everything. So this was my playthrough. So yeah, obviously you have to use light here. It's quite dark, so in order to spot some important items, so I would always recommend, if you're going down into a dungeon or a place that doesn't have as much light, then you just use it. Okay, so we found the Nokron Eternal City. So from here on, it's still like a maze or a puzzle to figure out where you need to go. So I'm just showing you quickly because trust me, even I got lost, so I cut off certain parts where I just felt like, nah, I just wandered off, that I might have at the point felt like you guys wouldn't be interested in. So yeah, bear with me if there's any cuts in the video, but that's just basically how I do my videos. So yeah, you can basically take out these guys. Oh, trust me, don't go over there. There's nothing over there, nothing important, so you guys won't really miss out. You just collect as you go. Okay, so there's really nothing over there. So what you would typically do, follow this path, come through here, and then continue on. Like, you will just go downwards. I'm just showing in the background, obviously I'm collecting items. There are some good gear and good stuff, so you don't want to miss out on anything. Yeah, so from here you drop down. You can take these enemies out over here. They're not too difficult, so you don't have to worry or anything. Just have a melee weapon if you have the build that I have. I basically am using the Sword of Night and Flame at the moment because it is faster. My other build that I have is obviously an int dex build, as you can if you've watched my previous videos, you can actually see how to get that build. Yeah, just go back to part 11 in my videos. Okay, so we made our way back to the Lost Side of Grace, and from here on, as you will see, you go deeper into the city. I skipped that part because what is important for me over here, I would say, is the Great Sealed Soldier Ashes, and later in the video I will show you how it fares against bosses. Although I must warn, it's a bit weak because I haven't actually upgraded it. But anyway, we move. So this is the Orpheus Stomp that I previously mentioned in my videos. So this is basically part of my Intex build. So yeah, you'll just battle these enemies. Don't be they can do damage, so just be careful, especially this guy with the whip. When you defeat him, you actually get that whip, so that's actually dope. So if you want to use that as a weapon, be my guest. But for me, this dex in build is very useful against certain enemies, and the sealed obviously has no skill. But again, I explained it in the previous video, so you can just check that out. Okay, so now that we basically defeated these enemies, we basically just can collect some more items. Yo, just check the scope of this game, like the landscape, everything. The PlayStation running this game very smooth, I must say. Elden Ring, this open world game, yo, it really did wonders. Like, it's one of the best games in this year of 2022. But yeah, anyway, move. So we've made it to the Mimic tier fight. So I have to explain to you guys why this fight is actually really dope. Is because this enemy is one of the unique enemies in this game. It literally mimics everything you have. So if you have the sword of Night and Flame, it has that in his hand. So I would say don't approach this fight like I did. Rather instead strip yourself of everything, and then once you enter the boss fight, you can literally equip everything again, because that will just make the fight easier. Like, I mean, if you have your best gear out, this Mimic tier enemy or boss will just be like, you make your life more difficult. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we're coming to a very important aspect of the game for me. I just love it. This movie that we'll see in a second, I love doing this. This is one of that, like, it's so satisfying. I just had to show you guys twice how satisfying that is. But anyway, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there, close to defeating this Mimic tier. And I must say, I'm really bad at this game, as you can see in the background, because this is supposed to be a very easy enemy. But one important tip, stop yourself and it will be way easier. Anyway, we basically are gonna skip the parts where you light up the flame. So it's the same as the previous video. You can figure that out for your own. For like, in order to make this video short and kind of like to actually make you guys not watch like unnecessary stuff, I just made it short and sweet, to the point, so that you guys now have our second boss battle. And let me just tell you, this Regal Ancestor spirit, it's, I would say, like, it's definitely one of the most interesting bosses I've encountered, as like you will see in this video. He has some interesting strings, and like, yeah, I have the desk build, like I've shown in a couple of videos. You can check that out. The video is literally called in desk build. If you obviously your main build is in build, which mostly rely on magic, but for this I decided, okay, I'm gonna try it out for this boss fight. But I saw actually that I struggled a bit, because as you can see, the Regal Ancestor spirit will sometimes disappear. So it closed that, like, not closed the gap, actually stayed away from me. And you will see at the background how I was chowed. So another tip I would also suggest is like investing most of your flasks in health potions rather than FP, because this boss does a lot of damage at close range, and it moves too much for you to use like magic attacks and stuff. So that's also another point. So just invest most of your flasks in health. As you can see, and there you see a classic example of that, the cool loot I found earlier. A summon you can definitely use, because they can distract. They have these bombs, but as you can see in the background, they're not that effective. However, if they die, they just respawn, so that's actually quite good. So they can distract the boss. So I would say, if you like summonings like me, it will be definitely worth investing in these summons, because they can really distract, and they keep on resurrecting for a while. So yeah, so at this point of the video, I realized, okay, my summons are really weak. It's definitely not the best summon for this. And I also realized that my weapon wasn't the one. It wasn't doing it for me. Like, as you can see, I was getting chowed, and I had to make a choice, man. Like, a choice of like, as you can see, what is going on here? This guy is like literally is draining all the you see the spirit animals in the background. He can what makes this enemy actually very annoying is it literally drains all the spirit animals. As you can see, it can suck that to and your life to basically heal itself. So that was annoying part. And that kick. So yeah, I had to change my strategy, so I had to change my weapon. So that I did, and I went back to the Sword of Night and Flame, not to rely on the Kamehameha wave, but to just use the weapon, because the damage is it's actually good. Yeah, but anyway, so this enemy, like I said, you will struggle, you'll find it a bit more difficult than the previous enemy that I've shown you in previous video, which is my first video in the Rani quest line. This is the second part, there's another part after this. But yeah, so far we're doing well. We're running low on flasks, so yeah, just be careful of that. Yeah, but we're doing well. So at this point, like, I was literally getting the flow. My life is a bit low, but yeah, I healed up. So as you can see there, like the Regal Ancestor spirit can't heal itself as much because there's not a lot of spirit animals just running around here, so you just have to defeat him before he can heal up. So yeah, so the strat definitely here is just to stay away and go in if he basically you see there, he heals again. So just be careful of that, like, because it can get annoying, and especially if you're a mage and you invested all your flasks maybe towards like FP. Yeah, so I learned my lesson, and you should just stick with health, because you're gonna need that. I'm just showing you again how it tried to heal itself. But this time, as you can see, as more spirit animals like actually dies, it can't heal itself as it like once did. But then it does move happens, and I sort of got lucky because I was on the ground. That move can really like kill you, so just be careful of that. But that move is annoying. You will see it in a minute again, because simply you can roll, but one of the stats I also used is running to the side. I would say, like, that's also effective. Just running, and if it basically comes in your direction, you can either roll or dodge. Like it, I didn't use a shield maybe, so yeah, as you can see in the moment, you just run to the side. That's a good strat, and if it's coming your way, you can dodge out of the way. Oh, but it hit me. But yeah, so that's all you need to know about this boss. As you can see, there's a few spiritual animals still alive that it can use to maybe heal itself, but I think about 3 times is the most it can heal. So I would just say go in and finish this guy. That's all you need to do. Just hit his head, and as easy as that, we've defeated the Regal Ancestor spirit, and the second part of the Rani quest is complete. Hey everyone, I would like you guys to subscribe to the TheWestiestBrad channel, and I also like to encourage you guys to like, comment, and also share my videos. But again, please subscribe, because it's free, man. You know it's free. Anyway, goodbye.